Hi everyone and welcome to Maths with Sukirti Gaur YouTube channel. So in this video we are going to start with chapter number 2 Polynomials exercise 2.3. But before attempting the questions of this exercise, I want you to watch all the videos of chapter 2 Polynomials which we have done before, including a basic video, because that will help you a lot in solving all the questions from this exercise. Alright, let's start with this exercise. But before solving the questions, we should learn something about remainder theorem. It is a new concept in this chapter which we will be using in solving the questions from exercise 2.3. So what is remainder theorem? Remainder theorem is just based on division method, which we all are doing from years. Now in division, what we do? Let us take 20 and let's divide it by 3. What will we do? We will do 3 times 6, that is 18. We will subtract it and we will get 2. Now here 2 is our remainder. This 20 was our dividend. This 3 was our divisor. And this 6 is our quotient. Okay, you know these terms. Now can I write 20 as 3 times 6 plus 2? Yes, this is our divisor, this is our quotient, and this is our remainder, and this was the dividend. Alright, now if I take 21 instead of 20 and divide it by 3, this time 3 times 7 will give us 21 and we will be left with 0 remainder. Now what happened in this one? 3 times 7 plus 0. Can we say 3 and 7 are its factors? Yes. If we get 0 as remainder, then we can say that 3 and 7 are the factors of 21. Or we can also say that 21 is a multiple of 3 or 7. Yes. So we found out that what factors are and what multiple is from this division problem. Now if I wanted to check whether 3 is the factor of 21, what would I have done? I have done the division, and if it has given me 0, then I said that 3 is the factor of 21. Now we are moving to the division of polynomials. What happens in that? Now if we take a polynomial as 3x square plus let's say it is 3x cube plus 2x square plus x. Okay, and we are dividing it by another polynomial, or we can say monomial, let's say x. Okay, and polynomial, it can be written as px. Now if I divide it by this monomial x, what would happen? How will we do this? First term of this polynomial is 3x cube, divide it by x, okay, plus 2x square divided by x. This monomial is going to divide this whole polynomial, plus x by x. This is how we divide. Now what will happen? This x will cancel out this x cube by x square, so it will become 3x square. It will give us x times x is x square, so it will give us 2x plus x times 1 is x, so it will give us 1. Can I write this polynomial 3x cube plus 2x square plus x as x multiplied by 3x square plus 2x plus 1, which we have got here. Yes, this x times this one will give us this whole polynomial. Because in division, what we did? We did this. 3 times 6 give us 18 and 2 was the remainder. It means 3 times 6, yes, will give us 18, and when we add remainder, it will give us the whole dividend. Okay. Now this x has divided this polynomial how many times? This times. Okay. So x multiplied by 3x square plus 2x plus 1 will give us this. Now can we say x and 3x square plus 2x plus 1 are the factors of given polynomial? Just like we did in the case of 21. When we divided 21 by 3, it gave us 3 multiply 7, 21. Now 3 and 7 was the factors of this dividend. Same happened here. I hope you are clear with how are we finding out the factors of a given polynomial. We have not done that long division method yet. It is just the concept I am telling you. Okay, I hope you understood this. Now let's move further. Now if I take a polynomial this time as 3x cube plus 2x square plus 2. Okay, and we are going to divide it by another polynomial or monomial x. What will happen now? 3x cube divided by x, 2x square. Each and every term of this polynomial is going to be divided by x, and 2 upon x. Now this will give us 3x square. This will give us 2x. But this one, it turns out that it will become x to the power minus 1 when it will come in the numerator. It does not give us the form of polynomial. So what will happen? This 2 will not be divided by this x, just like it happened in the case of 20. When we divided 20 by 3, we got 3 times 6 and 2 as the remainder. It means this 2 is never going to be divided by 3. We will stop our division here. The same thing happens here. We will stop our division till we reach 2, because x will never divide 2 and it will not give us the form of a polynomial. So it will give us 3x square plus 2x and the remainder will be 2. Okay. Now in this case, I am going to write 3x cube plus 2x square plus 2 as x multiplied by this. This is our quotient, 3x square plus 2x, and the remainder part will come as plus 2. Alright. So can we say x is a factor of this polynomial? Can we say that? Factor of this polynomial. As it is not giving us remainder 0, we can't say that x is a factor of this polynomial. We want 0 remainder. That's how we will call this x as a factor. Alright, moving further. Now we will learn that how will we divide a polynomial by a two-termed polynomial, which is also called binomial, or a non-zero polynomial. Okay, let us take a polynomial as 3x square plus x minus 1 and another polynomial x plus 1. This is an example from NCERT book. So how will we solve this? We will take x plus 1 as a divisor and we will put the whole polynomial, which is our dividend, inside this sign. Now we are going to start the division. How do we do this? Focus on the first term first. Okay, first term of the divisor is 3x square and first term of the dividend is 3x square and my divisor is x plus 1. If I take x over here, what will it give us? It will give us x plus 1 multiplied by x. That will give us x into x, x square, plus x into 1, x. It will give us this. Okay. Now x plus 1 into x is x square plus x. Here you can see we are getting x square. But we do not want x square. We want 3x square. So what can we do to make the first term vanish? We can take 3 over here. What it will give us? It will give us here 3. If I write 3, 3x into x will give us 3x square plus 3x into 1 will give us 3x. Yes. So in place of x square plus x, I am going to rub it. We are going to take x plus 1 into 3x, 3x square plus 3x. It gave us this. Our focus, our aim was to vanish this first term. I can see the first term vanishing. Now what do? We subtract. So subtract both of them. Now it becomes 3x square minus 3x square. It will give us 0 and plus x. This became minus 3x plus x and minus 3x will give us minus 2x. And also minus 1 will come down. Now minus 2x minus 1. This is our new dividend. Okay. The remainder becomes our new dividend. Now what will we do? X plus 1. We want the first term of the dividend to get vanished. How will we do that? X plus 1. What do I have to select with this? I have to select minus 2 because x plus 1 into minus 2 will give us minus 2x at the first place and minus 2 in the second place. So our aim is to vanish this first term. Accordingly, I chose minus 2. Minus 2x minus 2. It will give us this. Now we have to subtract. So see here, minus 2x minus 1. We are going to subtract minus 2x minus 2. What will it become? Minus 2x minus 1. Minus into minus will give us plus 2x. And minus into minus again it will give us plus 2. So I can see the sign got reciprocated. Means the minus became plus, minus became plus. So you just have to reciprocate the sign. Minus will become plus, minus will become plus. Okay. Every time you just have to reciprocate whatever sign you are getting in the dividend. After this we see minus 2x plus 2x will cancel out and minus 1 plus 2 will give us 1. It means now there is no term left in the remainder which has x. So we can't continue our division. We have to stop here. It means our divisor was x plus 1. Our dividend was 3x square plus x minus 1. Our quotient is 3x minus 2 and our remainder is 1. This is how you do a division method in polynomial. Okay, dividing one polynomial by the other. This is how you get the remainder. We can also write it as dividend equals to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Okay, so dividend was 3x square plus x minus 1 equals to divisor was x plus 1 multiplied by our quotient, that is 3x minus 2 plus 1. Now here, after writing this, I can see a relation between the divisor and the remainder. What is that relation? Let us find that. So let me quickly write all the terms. Px was 3x square plus x minus 1, and our divisor was gx is equals to x plus 1, and this was the remainder that we got, that was a 1. Let us put that in the box. Now I said that there is a relation between our divisor and the remainder. What is that relation? If I take 0 of the polynomial, which polynomial? Our divisor, x plus 1. If I take the 0 of this polynomial, what will be its 0? The value of x at which the polynomial will turn 0. That means x equals to minus 1 is the 0 of this polynomial. Yes. So if I take this value in our dividend px, let us see what happens then. 3x square plus x minus 1. Now I am going to put x as minus 1. So minus 1 square plus minus 1 in bracket and minus 1 as it is. We got minus 1 square is plus 1. Here it is minus into plus, that will be minus again, and minus 1 further. Now this came as 3 times 1, 3, minus minus will be plus, yes, and it will give us minus 2. 1 plus 1 will be 2, and the sign is of greater. There is no one greater here, so we are going to take only minus. The value we are getting is 1. Now can you relate this value with this value? Yes, they are same. It means that when we put the value of x as the 0 of the polynomial gx, which was nothing but our divisor. Now when we put the value of x in what? In our main dividend, that was px, we got the same thing, the same number which we were getting after dividing px by gx, just by putting this x equals to minus 1, which was the 0 of our polynomial, our divisor. So if we want to find the remainder after dividing a certain polynomial by some other polynomial, we can directly find that without doing the long division method. Without doing the long division method, we can avoid that and we can directly find the remainder just by putting the 0 of the polynomial, which is our divisor, in the main polynomial, which is px, which is our dividend. Okay, let us try some more examples to understand this concept more clearly. So we are going to take this example where our dividend will be this one and our divisor will be this gx. Okay, we are going to first solve and find the remainder by long division method of polynomial. Okay, 4x cube minus 3x minus 1. This is our dividend and our divisor is x minus 1. So as I told you, we are going to first focus on the first term. Okay, 3x to the power 4. Now to get 3, I am going to multiply it by 3 only, and to get x to the power 4, I am going to multiply it by x to the power 3. I took over here 3x cube, so that if I multiply this x by 3x cube, I am going to get 3x to the power 4. Yes, but along with this 3x to the power 4, we are also going to get one more term, which will be minus 1 into 3x cube, and that will be minus 3x cube. What is happening here? let me dive into this more. The thing happened is x minus 1 into 3x cube. So here when we opened this bracket, it became 3x to the power 4, because 3x cube into x is 3x to the power 4, and minus 3x cube into 1 will give us 3x cube. So this is what has happened here. I hope it is clear. We are going to focus every time on the first term. We are going to get this first term done first, 3x to the power 4, just like we do in usual division. Now what did I do in the previous example? I made these sign opposite to what they are. It means if this 3x to the power 4 was in plus sign, it became minus, and if this is minus sign, this became plus. Okay, now 3x to the power 4 minus 3x to the power 4, it will cancel out, and with this one, with the second term, minus 4x cube and plus 3x cube, it will give us minus x cube. I hope we are clear with this. Okay, minus plus minus, 4 minus 3 will give us 1x cube or x cube we can say, and the sign will come of greater number, that is 4 minus x cube. Now we are going to take another term with it, just like we do in usual division. Okay, again now we have this remainder. Okay, and this new remainder is going to be our new dividend. Okay, so again we are going to focus on the first term first. Okay, this minus x cube. How are we going to get that? I am going to multiply x minus 1 again with some term. So we want to get minus x cube in the first term. Okay, so what am I going to write, or what am I going to multiply it with so that I get minus x cube? I am going to multiply it with x square. I'll be getting x into x square, that will be x cube, but I also want this minus sign, so it is simple. I'll multiply it by minus x square. So we are going to write here minus x square. Okay, so x minus 1. Now x into minus x square, I'll be getting minus x cube, but along with it, I am also going to get another term, that is minus 1 into minus x square. That will be plus x square. I hope it is clear. Now one thing is there. If I am getting this second term as x square, it is not a like term to this 3x. So what am I going to do? Am I going to write it this way? No. I am going to write this plus x square like this. Okay, not below the 3x, because these are not like terms. Now this will become plus, minus 3x will remain as it is, and this plus x square will also become minus x square. So it will get cancelled. We are left with minus x square. Its power is greater than 3x, so we are going to write it in order. Minus 3x, and this term is going to get down here. Okay, now we are left with minus x square minus 3x minus 1. We are going to focus on the first term, minus x square. So I am going to write minus x, so that x minus 1 into minus x, I am going to get x into x as x square, and minus sign will give us minus x square. I hope it is clear. Minus x square. Okay, but along with it, minus 1 into minus x, we are going to get plus x. So plus x, and I am going to write it just below the 3x term, because these are like terms. Okay, again we are going to reciprocate the sign. Minus became plus, plus became minus. Just cancel out this, and we are left with minus 3x minus x, that will give us minus 4x. Now get this here, same as it is. Okay, minus 4x minus 1. Now we are going to do what? Minus 4 here. Why? Because x minus 1 into minus 4 will give us minus 4x, and minus 1 into minus 4 will give us plus 4. Okay, so minus 4 here, x, and this will be plus 4. Just to plus here, minus here, it will get cancelled out, and we are left with the remainder, which is minus 5. So here our Rx is minus 5, which we have got. Now this was the long division method. This is how we find out quotient and remainder after doing the division method, long division method. But if we want to find out directly without doing the division, what are we going to do? Just quickly recall this. I told you, find the 0 of this polynomial. So how to find the 0? X minus 1 equals to 0. You will get x equals to plus 1. This is the 0 of this polynomial gx. Okay, and this x equals to 1, we are going to put this value in our dividend, that is px. So let us do that. So this is x equals to 1, and we are going to put it in px. 3x to the power 4, 1 to the power 4, minus 4, 1 to the power 3, minus 3 into 1, minus 1. Okay, 3 into 1 to the power 4 is 1 only. It means 3 into 1 will be 3. Minus 4 into 1 will also give us minus 4. Minus 3 into 1 will give us minus 3, and minus 1 as it is. Now, the only term with positive sign is plus 3. All the other terms are in negative sign. So let us do that. Plus 3 as it is. Minus 4 minus 3 will give us minus 7, and minus 1 as it is, step by step, so that there is no mistake. Minus 7 minus 1 will give us minus 8. Now plus minus minus, 8 minus 3 will give us minus 5. So can you see, in just 3-4 steps we are getting the same remainder as we got after that long division method. So I am not suggesting you to every time do this. It is only for the times when the question has asked us to find the remainder, but the question have not asked us to find it by only division method. Okay, so we are going to use this method, putting the value of 0 of this polynomial in the main dividend. Okay, just when the question has asked us to find the remainder. But if the question has asked us to find the quotient, then we are going to follow long division method, because there is no other way to find the quotient except this method. Okay, so I think we are done with examples. I think you have understood what I am doing, what I am trying to explain, and you on your own can try more examples so that you can get more clear about this concept. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video. I am going to meet you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye. Do like, subscribe and comment.